central concern in medical care is identifying who has the authority to make healthcare decisions. In the 21st century, for adult patients, this is usually straightforward. The patient themselves holds that authority. But this raises two important questions. One, why does the patient have a final authority when medicine requires such deep expertise? And two, what happens if the patient cannot make or express their decisions? This video will focus on the first question, why patients hold decisional authority, and it will leave the second question for another video on substitute decision-making. Living a life of health and well-being is central to living a good life, but what it means to live healthily differs for each of us. For some, health means the absence of illness. For others, it means adapting to challenges while still pursuing a meaningful life. Health and illness are deeply personal and individual. As physician and bioethicist Edmund Pellegrino explained, medicine should be understood as the right healing action for this particular patient. Medicine applies science to the unique conditions of the individual, whether to keep them healthy, restore health, or help them find a new sense of health in the face of long-term challenges. Because it is the patient who directly bears the consequences of medical decisions, they must remain the central focus of care. Every patient is uniquely affected by the medical care they get, and society presumes that adults, typically those 18 and older, but can be a different age depending on the state law, hold authority for decisions about their care. This is based on the belief that adults have decisional capacity, the ability to reflect, deliberate, and make choices. When capable adults make decisions about their own lives, this is an exercise of their autonomy, their self-determination. And when adults exercise their autonomy, their decisions deserve respect from others. This is particularly true in healthcare. Respecting patient autonomy includes, but is not limited to, several responsibilities. Patients must be given clear, understandable information about their condition, options, and outcomes. They deserve reasonable time to make decisions. They must be free from coercion or undue pressure. Their privacy and confidentiality must be protected. Their reasoned and medically reasonable decisions should be honored. Of course, patients also carry responsibilities. If they expect their choices to be respected, they must collaborate with providers, communicating effectively about what, if anything, ails them, what they want as a result of medical care, and what interests and values they are trying to fulfill in reaching for their desired result. Because clinicians are experts in medicine and patients are experts in themselves, shared decision-making is often the best approach. While final authority rests with the patient, collaboration ensures that decisions reflect both medical knowledge and personal values. But the healthcare relationship is not equal. Providers hold specialized knowledge and power within healthcare. This creates a moral responsibility for providers to ask questions like, who is the person and how can my knowledge help them? What medical options are most relevant and beneficial? Is there any good reason not to do what the patient requests? By asking these questions, providers ensure that their expertise serves the patient's interests through the application of their medical expertise. In sum, adult patients with decisional capacity hold authority in medical decision-making because their bodies and health are at stake, and they directly bear the consequences of those choices. Respecting autonomy, fostering shared decision-making, and balancing expertise with patient values are the foundation of ethical medical care for adults.